Notice the smoke in the air. Looking outside across the metro, air quality has been impacted. This is coming in from Canadian wildfires. Moderate air quality out across most of eastern Nebraska and western Iowa. And this is all being pulled in behind our latest front. Shift in the winds, bringing in some of that thick smoke from the northwest. We are looking ahead to some improvements, though, as we head into the weekend. So although it is quite hazy out there tonight, you'll likely notice some smoke all the way into your Saturday morning. And then as we get into the afternoon, starts to thin out with some improvements in air quality more than likely as we head through the weekend. So much clearer picture, especially by Sunday. For now, we're really not feeling much of a temperature change behind our cold front, at least not in the cooler direction. We're actually a little bit warmer compared to yesterday. We're at 88 degrees right now in Omaha, low 90s around Lincoln and Beatrice. As we move through the rest of tonight, you can plan on clear skies other than the smoke and a very slow cool down with a drop into the mid 70s by 10 p.m. Heading into the weekend, nice drop in temperatures, but we will be planning around slight rain chances. I'll get you a first alert on where to expect those coming up. Dave?
All right, thanks, Emily. We're following breaking news out of the Nebraska special session. The primary
say the campaign
travel
30% or
will be willing to take
the Saturday morning. This is coming in
and write more policies.
We are on first alert for great weather heading into the weekend.
Yeah, with the tough duty of delivering that message, here's Chief Meteorologist Emily Roehler with a check of that 6 first alert forecast. Hi, Emily.
Hey, we are looking forward to the weekend. It should be quite comfortable, especially compared to today's warmth and the haze that we're dealing with. You can see the smoke just hanging over the city right now. This is coming in from the northwest. Those Canadian wildfires bringing in that haze. It'll improve through the weekend. We do have small rain chances both days, but it's still going to be comfortable with plenty of time to get outdoors. No major heat waves in sight. So overall, really pleasant stretch of weather as we head into the second half of August. Now, our satellite and radar picture for your Friday night clearing out. We did have some cloud cover, a couple of spotty showers down to the south. Those are on their way out, and we have clear skies through the rest of our Friday night. So if your plans are taking you out this evening, the weather really shouldn't get in your way, although it will be a little bit on the warm side up until sunset. Heading into Saturday morning, you're stepping out the door to blue skies, and then the cloud cover starts to build in. Underneath those clouds, we can't rule out a spotty shower or a weak thunderstorm. That chance is here by about midday. Starts out to the northwest near Columbus, and then that travels down to the southeast, likely just skirting the metro, with the best rain chances done by about 3 to 4 p.m. and fairly quiet conditions for your Saturday nights. Heading into Sunday, just about a repeat of what we're expecting for Saturday, although slightly earlier start for the first of those showers. Once again, mainly down to the southwest with chances through the early afternoon before we clear up as far as our rain is concerned, getting into the late afternoon and evening, although Sunday evening looking just a little bit cloudier compared to Saturday. High temperature Saturday, slightly below seasonal, really comfortable day. You're heading out the door to the mid 60s, that gradual climb through the 80s getting into the afternoon. We're aiming for a high of 83. Anytime afternoon, just keep an eye out for a stray shower, but for the metro, better chance to stay dry, and especially as we head to the northeast. Saturday afternoon, a few degrees cooler compared to today. Most of us lose about 5 degrees. We're reaching for a high of 82 around Harlan, 86 in Lincoln, high of 84 tomorrow afternoon around Fremont, and 85 in Tacoma. Slightly cooler for Sunday with a few upper 70s showing up down to the southwest, where we have those slightly better rain chances into the afternoon. High temperatures by Monday back near seasonal, sitting in the mid 80s, and then we cool down Tuesday and Wednesday ahead of our next chance for showers and thunderstorms. High temperatures bounce back into the mid 80s by Thursday of next week, and we do see a gradual climb around the end of the 10-day forecast, a little bit closer to 90. Can stay on top of the forecast by downloading our weekend. Those slight rain chances, but that should keep us a little cooler, so very comfortable days.
Nice. Yeah, we'll take it.
Some are hanging on.
It is.
Right?
Still a decent pool weekend. One of the last that we can get out there.
Rough start to the week, but it's
Yeah.
finishing strong for the summer lovers. All right, thanks, Emily.
To the weekend and looking forward to some cooler weather. It's a little toasty out there for our Friday. You'll notice some haze in the sky as well. We're clearing out some of that smoke this weekend and also bringing temperatures down slightly below seasonal, mainly low 80s expected through the weekend. We will be keeping an eye on the potential for a few spotty showers and thunderstorms. Best chances, though, keeping down to the southwest of the metro. And for many, we will stay completely dry through the weekend. So that rain chance is fairly slight and not for everyone. For tomorrow, if you are making plans for the outdoors, right around midday up through 5 o'clock at the latest, keep an eye out for that slight risk of a spotty shower or thunderstorm. But overall, both days are looking pretty good for your outdoor plans with that cooler weather persisting through Sunday. We'll take a closer look at when we see our next warm up and also some hazy skies, the smoke coming in from wildfires burning to the northwest in Canada. You can see that just hanging over the metro. Air quality is suffering because of it. We're sitting at moderate. We are expecting to see some improvements, however, as we head into the weekend. For now, the smoke is probably as thick as it's going to get. It's going to stay with us through our Friday nights. And then as we get into the weekend, starting to see some improvements. Still a noticeable haze on Saturday, but starting to thin out. And as we get into Sunday, we'll see even more improvement and hopefully some improvements in air quality as well. For tomorrow, as you step outside, 63 degrees, partly cloudy skies, other than that haze. And by about 5 p.m., we're on first alert for the last of a few spotty thunderstorm chances rolling through the area. Most of us should stay dry with high temperatures gradually warming into the 80s, planning for a drop back into the 70s by 10. At that point, we are completely dry. It'll be a very comfortable Saturday. High temperatures are about 5 degrees cooler compared to today. 83 for Omaha, 86 in Lincoln, 82 in Harlan, reaching for a high of 84 around Norfolk. Nice mix of sunshine and clouds, and for some, the potential for a spotty shower or thunderstorm. Most of us will stay dry throughout Saturday. That chance for a shower or thunderstorm moves in after 11 a.m., starts to the northwest, likely near Columbus or Norfolk, and then that chance slides down to the southeast through the evening. Best rain chances will keep just down to the south and southwest of the metro. Can't rule out a stray shower or a brief downpour, but we do clear out pretty quickly for our Saturday late afternoon and evening. Heading into Sunday, the rain chance comes back once again. Again, gearing toward the southwest. Starts a little earlier. Could see a few spotty showers as soon as about late morning. Better chances here for the afternoon time frame. Could see a spotty shower or thunderstorm lasting as late as about 3 p.m. Once again, down to the southwest of the metro, but the cloud cover will linger as we get into our Sunday evening. So very comfortable forecast in store for us getting into the tail end of the weekend. With that rain chance looking slight for most, you'll probably have to water the lawn. Starting this weekend all the way through Tuesday, rain chances will make a return to the forecast heading into the middle of next week. But in the meantime, aside from that very spotty chance this weekend, it is a relatively dry picture. High temperatures are back near seasonal on Monday, high of 86, and then another drop heading into Tuesday and Wednesday. Low 80s, very comfortable. Spotty showers and storms possible on Wednesday, mainly in the morning, and then we start to warm back up. Highs make a return to the mid-80s by Thursday, and it's feeling a little bit more like summer heading into the following weekend with a gradual climb a little bit closer to 90. So this weekend, relatively comfortable, Dave and Jacqueline, but we are looking ahead to a warmer forecast next weekend, one of the last official weekends of summer.
Man,
Yeah, better enjoy it.
They're winding down fast, aren't they?
They
Just a few
are.
more to Labor Day. Hard to
Yeah.
believe it's already gone just like that. All right, on to the story that made us smile.
Yeah,